everything. Play music in between. Tune in on Sunday to my underground scene. Talking music, you know what I mean. Tune in every Sunday, Chad's Underground Scene.
Okay, welcome everybody to Chad's Underground Scene. I am here in the beautiful Hawthorne with my friend Dale Richie. How you doing, Dale?
I'm good, mate. I'm good, yeah. Good to be here.
He's been a mate a long time. He's been a friend of mine. He's played with the Shillelagh Brothers. He is a Supreme Spoon player.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and what's going on in your life right now.
Well, I started off, obviously over in Scotland, and during the 90s I was, attached to a few pipe bands, but obviously after we played in certain contests we'd end up back at the pub and the spoons would then come out, so that was like a constant thing. And then it was the guitar, and I wasn't allowed to play the guitar in too many places because they only had one guitar and I kept busting the strings. So, but basically that's how I started kind of playing along to a lot of Scottish and Irish music at the time, and it suited me fine because with the pipe bands, you're always playing traditional Scottish music on the pipes, even though it's like sounding, to me the bagpipes just sound like a whole bunch of cats just fighting.
Nice.
But I mean, when they're all playing together and the drums are playing along with them, it's the best sound in the world. And then I moved to America 25 years ago. I actually managed to win a world championship playing drums back in Scotland, and obviously it got the attention of the LA police over here for all the right reasons.
Yes, for all the right reasons.
I've since been there for a couple of the wrong reasons, but I mean, at the time it was the right reasons, and I moved out here, and that was 25 years ago, and I've been here ever since.
Awesome. So let's start out with one of your favorite songs. This is Flower of Scotland.
All right.
By Dale Richie.
Okay.
tell us a little history of the song.
Well, it was written by a man called Roy Williamson back in the early 60s, 1960s. And it was a popular song with a band called the Corries, who were like a duet. They played acoustic guitar and sang a lot of Scottish folk songs, and they were very popular, obviously, especially amongst the Scottish people. And then, unfortunately, when it came to the early 90s, Roy, he passed away from a brain tumour, but Scotland were due to play England in a rugby match. It was a big international, and it just took over from then and became the Scottish national anthem.
Oh, sweet.
When before it was Scotland the Brave for many years, and then it changed to Flower of Scotland. So for the last almost 30 years, that has been the national anthem.
Nice. Okay, so let's go back now to you playing with Shillelagh Brothers and some of the shows we played.
Oh, wow.
And break out your spoons and tell us a little bit about the history of your spoons.
Oh, my spoons. Right, okay. Let's put this in a safe place.
And then we will break into a Shillelagh Brothers song called Too Drunk to Fight.
Yeah, these spoons, as you can see, are mismatched. There isn't one on the right, it's solid silver. Its partner, which I used to have until my sister-in-law threw it in the trash because it had a big dent in it. It made me really mad. There was nothing I could do about it. I've since been unable to partner it up with
It
another
looked like
silver
trash.
spoon. Yeah, but man, the sound off of these things is sweet. Oh, this thing is sweet. This is just a regular spoon. You would buy it at Ross or something like that. But, so this one's a special one. It was always just a bit of fun. Always a bit of fun. Any time, especially if I was dressed in a kilt and I was in a bar and I'd been playing with the pipe bands all day, we'd had a few beers, then whatever was on the jukebox, the spoons would come out. So it was just making a racket in the background.
Oh, right, exactly.
So, like so
With a pine in hand and a spoons in the other hand.
And then the Shillelagh Brothers was this opportunity. I couldn't believe it actually came up. Obviously through Chad, and he was playing a gig and he wanted me to come in and play spoons, and I thought, I was totally starstruck, because it was
and it turned into several gigs
but it was because,
and a lot of good times.
I think it was because there was more than maybe 10 people watching me.
Oh yeah,
there's quite a lot of people watching us, and it was a really fun night. I'd love to be able to do that again.
And this one here is called Too Drunk to Fight. Well, I come from Philadelphia, Los Angeles, and Detroit. Big bastards from Chicago, Boston, and New York. Bigger they are, the harder they fall. Thumb in the eye and a kick in the balls. Jab with your left and swing with your right. You're going down 'cause you're too drunk to fight. I was in Duffy's Tavern on the 4th of July. So big as night is inning for this young fool to die. But I've been to the Slusher Bar. Time for this boy's last hurrah. My wits have failed to save me tonight. You're going down 'cause you're too drunk to fight. But I've been to the Slusher Bar. Time for this boy's last hurrah. Chance failed to save me tonight. You're going down 'cause you're too drunk to fight. Well, they come from Philadelphia, Los Angeles, and Detroit. Big bastards from Chicago, Boston, and New York. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Thumb in the eye and a kick in the balls. going down cause you're too drunk to fight. Jab with your left and swing with your right. You're going down cause you're too drunk to fight. You're going down cause you're too drunk to fight. You're going down cause you're too drunk to fight. Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, wasn't bad, but
Yeah, that's it. What's better than a couple of spoons and a guitar, right? This is freaking awesome.
as long as you get the beer,
Too drunk to fight.
the
There you
beer,
go.
the beer actually makes you more inventive.
That's it. That brings back some great memories right there.
Cheers. I think it was a bit more intense.
And he's drinking Coors Light because he's almost on the wagon.
Yeah.
There.
Keeps me under control.
So, let's hear, you have a story about your guitar, right? He has a beautiful
Yeah.
Martin guitar.
Yeah, the Martin guitar is.
So we're going to tell our stories about our guitars. So he's got a beautiful Martin guitar. He's going to tell you all about how he acquired the guitar.
Well, you know, I lived in a place called Harbour City, and my neighbour, he's a locksmith, and he was doing work for a local music store. And, you know, he was there for about 4 or 5 hours, you know, just doing his job. But all that time, this particular guitar case was sitting outside, and nobody seemed to notice it. So it came to the end of his job, and he said, well, I don't think anybody wants that. I think I'll have some of that. So he literally threw it in the back of his truck, drove away and forgot about it, and then discovered it was a Martin guitar that was inside a Martin acoustic. And he can't play a note on a guitar, you know. And of course, I was upstairs and I had like a little cheap, you know, I can't even remember what kind of guitar it was.
Sears and Roebuck, probably.
Oh yeah, it was really bad. It was really bad, you know. Yeah. And when I saw the guitar, I went, I want that. So I started working out ways I could have him, like, kind of lend it to me and then kind of forget that I actually had it. And it actually worked, and I've had it for 15 years now. And it's a beautiful guitar, and he can't play a note. And he forgets all about it till he comes to visit me, and he goes, oh, I see you've still got my guitar. And I said, no, that's my guitar. I says, possession's 9/10 of the law, and they say that after 7 years, you can just forget.
Yeah, you
about
just forget about it, yeah.
He's very good natured about it though. So, as I say, I still have it. I love it. I wish I played it more actually. So it's a beautiful guitar.
But it looks like you made plenty of good use of this guitar.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Anytime, like guys, like Chad coming over is a treat, but I mean, other people come over, you know, the guitar comes out, whether people like it or not, it's coming out.
Oh yeah.
You know, so if you want to stay here, you want to, you know, don't want me to kick you out, you better listen just to a couple of songs. It's a lot of fun.
So we're going to do another song. We get some spoons here, got a guitar, another Shillelagh Brothers song. This one's called Happy Thoughts. And this is actually a song I wrote, and then a friend of mine had an aneurysm, and I went to the hospital to see him, and I couldn't tell if he was going to live or he was going to pass away, and he looked at me and started singing this song. I went to the doctor and he said, and after he sang that song to me and I looked at him and I go, he's going to be okay. And I told his brother he's going to be okay, and to this day he's okay, and this is one of his favorite songs. It's called Happy Thoughts. And here we go. Well, I went to the doctor and he said, son, you'll be like that, no time you'll be dead. Seems like any time we take a step ahead, I can sit to death. Let's start at the beginning again.
Yeah, I kind of lost it. I think the guy coming in the motorcycle there kind of put me off.
We're gonna start over since we got a little motorcycle coming.
Okay,
So let me tell a little story here. This song here is about a friend of this song here is a song that we wrote with the Shillelagh brothers. And a friend of mine, he had an aneurysm, and I went to see him in the hospital, and I wasn't sure if he was going to live or die. And I'm standing next to the bed talking to him, and the next thing he breaks out, he starts singing this song. This song's called Happy Thoughts. He started singing, I went to the doctor and he said, and I looked at him and I looked at his brother and I go, I think Dave's going to be all right. And to this day, he is fine, and this is one of his favorite songs. The song here is called Happy Thoughts. Well, I had my name sewn into my shirt, just so I remember who I am. Somewhere along the way, I've forgotten what I did, all the things I've been doing all my life. Well, I went to the doctor and he said, son, you drink like that, no time you'll be dead. Seems like any time I take a step ahead, take it back instead. 2 years ago, the world was mine to take. Then one day my brain began to ache. A pint of whiskey, another one or three. Grew blind and my senses ceased to be. And I met Professor Duncan Murphy's pub. Time to take a pill, the bunker is my grub. Sees my woman, sees me, I'm as good as dead. Well, I still got the aching in my head. Well, I went to the doctor and he said, son, you seem like that, no time you'll be dead. Seems like any time I take a step ahead, take you back instead. Why do I? It's no use to throw me into jail, and my mom and my dad had to pay my bill. If my woman sees me, I'm as good as dead. But I sure got the aching in my head. Well, I went to the doctor and he said, son, you drink like that, no time you'll be dead. Seems like any time I take a step ahead, I take you back instead. Why do I, why do I? Well, I went to the doctor and he said, son, you drink like that, no time you'll be dead. Seems like any time I take a step ahead, I take you back instead. Why do I? Seems like any time I take a step ahead, I take you back instead. Why do I? Why do I? Seems like any time I take a step ahead, I take you back instead. Yeah, well,
getting there.
That's it. All right, let me tell you the story about my guitar. So, I went on the, I think it's Craigslist or one of the things that I found this guitar right here, the Taylor, and it was only $500. So I called the guy and I said, hey, I hear you have a Taylor guitar that you wanted to sell, and I wanted to take a look at it. And so I went and I looked at it, and he goes, oh yeah, he goes, it's terrible. There's all this damage right here. Look at all the scratches. And I go, oh yeah, that's terrible, but I couldn't get my $500 out fast enough.
Yeah, you're not supposed
I said,
to
you know
polish a
what?
guitar.
We're not going to haggle. We're not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Here's the 500, and I took the guitar,
Wow.
and I drove out of there like I had stole something. It was awesome.
Well, I'll tell you what, though.
And I've been playing it for years now, and it's a beautiful guitar. I can't put it down.
I still got a better deal than you, though.
Yes.
I can make one up.
Yours was, yes, $500 better.
There you go. It's all good, man. It's
That's
all good.
it. So here we go. He's going to pick up that beautiful guitar and he's going to play us a song called The Boxer.
I'm going to try it.
And I'm
Sit and laugh at me.
going to do a little bit of the rhythm in this one. Because I brought
That.
the cajon.
Oh, there you go.
Whatever you want to call it.
How does this go again? I am just a butterfly, my soul is seldom told. I have scorned the my resistance on a bucket full of such a promises. Lies and grace, and my years were lost in this rise of well, I left my home down, I was no more than a boy, and come to the railway station, one was good. Made a road, sticking out the lines where I could go, searching for the places only they could. Seeking only workman's wages, I can't be for a job, but I got just a couple doors until heaven. I remember the times when I was so lost and my two sons I spells in the clearing stands a bus by the street. I can't see my Arizona and Kingston till he cried out in his anger and shame. I'm leaving by the sea. So we all can do in that one.
Yes, awesome.
I kind of lost the thread a little bit.
That
Still need
was
a bit.
great.
Yeah, God.
All right, we got a chance for it. One more story. Maybe we should talk a little bit about our friend Pete Spratt.
Oh yeah,
We've had a few good times there. That was one of the shows that we played, was
Yes.
at Pete Spratt's Tavern, right?
I'll tell you something. How a man can go out and get married at 61 years of age
Yes.
after living how he's lived and not learned his lesson, I've got no idea. But good on him. Good on him. You know,
Good on him, boss.
that's it. Yeah. Good luck.
But that was another connection we had. Pete Spratt is a friend of ours, and he had a tavern that he ran, and we spent a lot of time together hanging out there,
Certainly that.
playing some songs, listening to music. There's going to see other bands there. He was a great supporter of live music and the
certainly was.
underground, and that's what this show's about, the underground and what goes on in the underground. And you've seen it in Scotland, you've seen it here.
Oh yeah, no, it's the best place to be.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's the best place
It's
to
an
be.
amazing place to
No doubt
be.
You know, especially when you're laying on the floor,
That's it, yeah.
looking at the ceiling, but you're still listening to that music. Yeah, that's great. Nothing better.
So on that note, we are going to end the show with this song here called Drunken Sailor. And everybody knows this song.
Even me.
Grab that guitar.
I've
These
never been a
guitars are
sailor,
going to
but-
match perfectly.
I've never been a
And
sailor.
we're going to
but-
sing Drunken Sailor. And then we're going to sign off at the end and tell you all about everything that's going on in Hawthorne and in the South Bay. And it starts and it goes a little bit like this. Yeah, thanks for tuning in to Chad's Underground Scene with my friend Dale Richie.
You're welcome, mate.
Awesome. And you can get a hold of me at chadcarrieracoustic.com, bigmessband.com, shillelagh or lordcashpockets.com. You can find all my merchandise. And Dale Richie, you can get me and I'll get him.
Don't contact me, I'm famous already.
He's famous already, so we're good to go. Everybody, take care of each other. We are out. Thank you for tuning in.
Peace.
We talk about everything, play music in between. music. You know what I mean. Tune in every Sunday. Chance